after a nice day of exploring, killing mobs, and murdering animals, it's finally nice to get back home where I can be lazy as much as I want. Ugh. Finally. Home sweet home. Now it's time for me to be lazy. Thank you, auto cooking machine. Thank you for being my good friend. Nice auto cooked steak. Just the way I like it. And you can have this too if you just follow this simple tutorial. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a tutorial on how to make an auto cooking machine. Or smelting, however you want to use it. So I'll see you in the video. Alright, so I just did my little thing. This is actually a house I have on a world I actually play on. I haven't played on it in a while, but I actually play on this world, kind of. So I'm gonna build this whole thing in this world, because I can. So I have this one here. It looks very simple, but it's actually not very hard to build. If I go to game mode 3, it's actually only like this little bit of redstone. It's actually not that much. Oh, and you have to be in, I think, at least 1.11. I think is when they made observer blocks. So I think you have to be playing in at least 1.11. So this is all you'll need. You need 4 hoppers, 1 observer block, 3 droppers, 3 of any block you would like, a redstone repeater, a redstone comparator, one redstone torch. I don't know why I have 2. One piece of redstone, 1 furnace, 1 trap chest, and 2 chests, or 2 trap chests and 1 chest. Doesn't make a difference. I just went with 1 trap chest and 2 chests. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to dig out a 2 wide going like this direction, and then 4 deep. So I want to go like that. And yeah, let me just double check that this is correct. Okay. Yeah, like this, because it's gonna have to go 3 up, and then the way I'm doing it, because and then I'm gonna have a chest on top. That's how I want it to look like. So it's actually like 3 down, and then the chests are gonna be pointing up 1. So just dig like 3 down, and then that's it basically. So I guess it's 2 by 4 by 3. I guess. I don't know angles or anything. I don't know. Okay. So how you're gonna want to do this is you can place these blocks in whatever order you want. This is just the order I'm doing it. So So what you want to do is you want to place a piece of redstone. Actually, here, wait. Okay, so you can place these blocks in whatever order you want as long as it looks the same. This is just how I'm going to do it. Okay, so you want to place your comparator like that. Place 1 of your 3 of any block there. And then you want to place a piece of redstone there. Got it? Simple enough? Okay. Then you want to place this going like that. And then you want to click it once so it has that 1 tick delay thing. And then what you want to do is you want to take your 3 droppers. This is like the easiest part. Drop it. Okay, and then you want to shift and then right click and have them go up 3 like that. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to take another one of any of your blocks and then put a redstone torch on top of it. You should hear that click. And then I'm actually going to go in creative really quick. I'm going to delete this 3rd block, and I'm going to replace that with wood, just so it matches the wall of my building. But it doesn't matter whatever block. It doesn't have to be these blocks. It could be any block you want. So I'm just going to do it like that. And then it just has a black on top. It just has a block, redstone torch, block. It's just easy. And then you take this observer block, and you place it here, so that the little hole in the back is facing here, and the face is facing this redstone. You want to place it so it's like that. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take these 4 hoppers, and you're going to place it like this. And let me go in game mode 3 really quick. Make sure the little end cap is pointed at this bottom dropper. Okay? Because if not, it won't work. And then what you want to do is you want to put the furnace on top of it. Then you want to have it go into it. Like, once again, you want to have the little knob going into the furnace. And then you want to place it on top so it's going into there. And then you want to place another one right on top. So it'll look like that, that, and that. And then if I go into game mode 1 really quick, and then I, like, break this back edge really quick, this is what it'll mostly look like. Basically just this. Redstone, a block, redstone torch, block, block, block. This is just a bunch of blocks. And it's fairly compact. And that's basically all you need to do. And then what you want to do next is you want to just pretty everything up again. And then just boop, boop. And then I'm going to fill this up back with the wood. And then birch wood there. And this is what you're left with. So now what you want to do is you want to take the 2 chests, put them on the left and the right, and then put the trap chest in the middle. And then I'm going to go in game mode 1 really quick to make this look nice. I'm going to grab a wooden slab, and I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. And then I'm going to grab an item frame. This is just for looks, make it look nice. And then I want a cooked steak and a raw beef, and then I need a piece of coal. And then so the coal goes in there, the raw beef goes there, and this is how it's gonna work. So whatever you're trying to cook, it doesn't have to be raw beef or food. It can be any ore, like it could be an ore, anything smeltable goes into here. And then the coal you want to put in goes in here. So you could just like fill this up with like stacks of coal. So like the entire thing is just full of coal, which would be the smarter thing to do. So the furnace would always be full of coal, and you would only have to refill this chest once in a while. And then whatever you want to cook just goes in here, and then it'll pump it out into here. So you won't get beef all the time. But like say you put an iron ore in here, so I'll just like smelt a bunch of stuff. So I'll grab here. Let me just get a couple ores, lapis, gold, emerald, and a diamond, and then I'll get some food. Let me just go to the food tab. Let me grab a raw pork chop, raw mutton, raw rabbit, and raw chicken. Okay, so let me just go into game mode 0. So what you want to do now is you want to throw your coal into here, and as you can see, it's going to start them, and it's going to go into that furnace down there. And then you just want to put whatever you're ready to smelt into here, and just put it in like that, like so, and then it'll come out to here. See, it already took the ores into this hopper, which are now feeding it into the furnace. And so and this is still feeding in until the entire stack. You heard that double click? See, now the emerald's done. That double click means it pumped it out into the chest. So, yeah, I'll be right back once everything smelts. Oh, there's another one. All right, I'll cut back every time something smelts. Oh, well, there's another thing while I was fixing my webcam. See, now it cooked the mutton. See, and now this hopper has just that in it, and then now everything. And see, now the cooked rabbit is done. So it just goes through the whole system, and by the time it's done, it just goes into there. So it's really cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was really cool. So yeah, it's a auto cooker. Well, it's a lag. Okay, yeah. So it's an auto cooker. See, and now you should be finishing up now. You should be finishing up in a second. See, there's the gold. Oh, and the only bad thing about this is if you liked getting experience. Oh, geez, my microphone. Jesus Christ. If you're low on experience, like you only have a couple levels and you need the experience from cooking, then this would not be good for you because this only works because you won't get the experience unless you cook it yourself and like you take it out. So yeah, but like I guess you could set up like 2 systems, and if you just wanted to have everything cook automatically, you could just put it into there. But it's just an auto cooker, and it sends it out into here. And now everything is done cooking, right? Let me just make sure there's nothing in the furnace. Yep, oh no, that was the item hopper, and that's still the item hopper. Yep, there's nothing in the furnace anymore. So let me just boop. All right. So now everything that we just cooked is in here. So yeah. It's an auto cooker. It's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like if you liked it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment if you enjoyed or anything else you want to see from me. And that's basically it. And I am tired of like button abuse where people are telling you to like kick the like button and punch the like button and destroy the like button and make it explode. So I just want you to lightly caress the like button. Give it a break from being punched and smashed. Just lightly caress the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. I know I already said that, but I'm a sellout, so yeah, peace. Keep on gaming. See you later, guys. Bye.